All right, guys, this is part 2 of our family's Christmas physical media collection. We have Nightmare Before Christmas, produced by Tim Burton, directed by Henry Selick. This is a DVD. It has this kind of 3D kind of feel to it, which is kind of nice. Great movie. We always watch it right around Halloween and Christmas. Then we have the Tim Allen trilogy, Santa Claus trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, The Escape Clause. Number 1 came out in 1994. Number 2 came out in the early 2000s, I believe, or maybe late 90s. And then number 3 came out in the early 2000s as well. These are really good. The first one's the best one, in my opinion. Then, of course, we have Home Alone. And we have this Blu-ray set. It's Home Alone 1 and 2, Lost in New York. There's like 6 Home Alone movies at this point, and these first 2 are the best with Macaulay Culkin. They're so funny. Let's see, what else do we got? And this is probably the greatest Christmas movie ever made. Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed. This is a great movie, not just a great Christmas movie, but a great movie in general about second chances and life and how one person's life can affect all of those around him or her. It's a really good movie. We have this Blu-ray 4-movie box set, Essential Holiday Collection. It has The Polar Express, Elf, National Lampoon Christmas Vacation, and A Christmas Story. And I like all of these except for, I don't really care that much for Polar Express. The CGI is really outdated, and I think the voice acting is not that great. Yeah, I don't really care for that one that much, but the other 3 I really like a lot. And we have Miracle on 34th Street. Let's see here. Yeah, so they have a colorized version, but I like to watch the original version in black and white. I always like to watch movies, even at home, the way that they're intended to be watched when it was first released. Whether it was black and white in the movie theater or black and white on TV, that's what I prefer. I don't like when they recolorize things that were meant to be filmed in black and white. This is a good one. The Little Girls, played by Natalie Wood. Edmund Gwenn plays Santa Claus. And he won an Academy Award for this role, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good movie. Then we got this deluxe holiday collection of Peanuts Gang. 3 movies. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown Christmas, which was the first one that was made. That was the first one. This was the second one. This is the third one. And the Charlie Brown Christmas DVD also has another movie that was made in the early 90s called It's Christmas Time Again, Charlie Brown, which is fun. I saw it on TV when I was young, and we taped it off TV, and it was really good. And then we also have this DVD from 2003, I Want a Dog for Christmas, Charlie Brown. And this one, the Peanuts Gang, is slightly older. Linus has a little brother called Rerun, and it's pretty good. It's not as good as the original, obviously, but it's still part of our collection. Then, let's see here. We got these original Christmas classics. This is a DVD set. We got this when Chrissy and I first got married. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Now these are all Rankin Bass, produced by the Rankin Bass Company, and they had something called Animagic. It was stop-motion animation, but they called it Animagic. And Frosty was obviously a 2D hand-drawn animation, traditional animation. It also has Little Drummer Boy, Cricket on the Hearth. And then these 2 were little extra ones. Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, which was a made-for-TV version of the Scrooge Christmas Carol story. One thing strange about this version is that the Ghost of Christmas Present comes first before the Ghost of Christmas Past, and I never understood why. And then we have this Frosty Returns movie, which is not part of the official Rankin Bass canon. It's kind of a really poorly made sequel, and it has some animation by the people that did the Peanuts gang, and yeah, it's really not that great. The songs are pretty bad, but part of this set. And then later on we got this set, which is a classic Christmas favorite, so it has more of the Rankin Bass movies in it. So let's see here. Leprechaun Christmas Gold, Pinocchio's Christmas, Stingiest Man in Town. And these two stopped working, but we did get that fixed recently. Frosty's Winter Wonderland, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July, which is a feature-length movie that was actually in movie theaters. It was like an hour and a half long. And it also has the traditional Grinch cartoon from the 1960s. Well, a little while after that, we got this Jack Frost DVD, which is another one of the Rankin Bass stop-motion animation, but it's a different one that was made in the 70s. And then we have this one as well, which is called Santa Baby. This is the last Rankin Bass. It says Rankin Bass. The last Rankin Bass animated special, which was made in the early 2000s, and it's one of those that we like to kind of make fun of. It's not great, but we watch it every year usually. And it has a bunch of different famous voice actors: Vanessa Williams, Eartha Kitt, Patti LaBelle. And this one we can't find on Blu-ray, but we do have the DVD. And last year we upgraded for our DVDs to this. We found this Blu-ray set at, I think it was at Walmart. I can't remember. It was Walmart or Target. But it has it says the complete Rankin Bass Christmas collection, 18 movies. So this is really nice because they're all in really nice audio, video quality. Rudolph, Cricket on the Hearth, Little Drummer Boy, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, The Year Without a Santa Claus. And then they have this, which was not in that previous DVD set. It's called The First Christmas. So that's a new one that we had never seen before. Frosty's Winter Wonderland, Rudolph's Shiny New Year, and then it's Little Drummer Boy Book 2, which is a sequel, which we had never seen before, getting this set. Nestor, the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey, Stingiest Man in Town, Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July, Jack Frost, Pinocchio's Christmas, The Leprechaun's Christmas Gold, and then this third one, which is not in a previous set, which is The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus from 1985. And that's the third one in this set that's not in a previous edition. So it's nice to have all of them. The only one that's missing from this set is Santa Baby, but we do have that on DVD as well. So this is a really good collection to have. It has a nice booklet inside with a bunch of good pictures. This has all of the Rankin Bass specials on it besides Santa Baby. But really good set. We've been watching it a lot lately. And then besides, we have this VeggieTales version of the Little Drummer Boy, which is very similar to this Rankin Bass version, but it's, it's a newer. We like the VeggieTales, and our family has good Christian stories. But this is a cute version of Little Drummer Boy. And then there's this intermission with the 8 Polish foods of Christmas, which is really cute. It's like the 12 Days of Christmas, but it's a song, and it's really cute. Then, so going back to this classic Christmas favorites, like I said, it has the original animated 1964 Grinch story. And then we have 2 other versions of the Grinch. We have this Jim Carrey live-action version from the year 2000 on DVD and Blu-ray. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo. And this is a famous version of the story with Taylor Momsen playing Cindy Lou Who. And then we also have this newer one, which came out a few years ago, which is the Illumination version of the Grinch. And I was skeptical, but we ended up seeing this in theaters, and it's really good. It's really funny, really heartwarming. Benedict Cumberbatch does the voice of the Grinch, and it's a really, really good, faithful adaptation of the story. So yeah, so that's it for now, and then I'll finish up part 3 later on with all of my different versions of A Christmas Carol. See you guys later.